finally left Luang Prabang and I've come to Vang Vieng, which used to be a bit of a kind of wild party place, but it's calmed down a lot over the last few years. A number of deaths caused by travellers being very, very drunk and high on drugs and tubing down the river meant that the city had to really clean up its act, and so it has. It's a much calmer place. I'm just walking down off the side street to come and have a look at the Nam Song. Arrived here yesterday around about 6 PM, so it had just gone dark, and yeah, basically went to an Irish bar, had some fish and chips, which were very nice, and then met up with a few guys that I met in Luang Prabang, had a few beers, then went to the Full Moon bar. They have a very interesting menu in the Full Moon bar. You have your beers and shorts and wine and the usual stuff, and then you've got the happy menu where you can buy weed, opium, magic mushrooms, even a gram of ketamine, should you be interested in that kind of thing. This is where I'm staying, Vang Vieng Freedom View Hostel. A little bit rough around the edges, but everything works okay, apart from today we had no electricity. Today I'm just going to have a wander around the city and soak in a bit of the vibe of old Vang Vieng. Hey man, you alright? Well, I thought I'd end up doing nothing today, but I bumped into my new Israeli friend and he had a bike and he said he was going off to the Blue Lagoon. So here we are, cycling around Vang Vieng. It's not bad, is it? As far as places to go cycling goes, this takes some beating, to be honest. Check out the scenery. Just before the entrance to the Blue Lagoon, there's this place called the Sao Lao Workshop. And what this is it's a cafe, restaurant type place, but it also provides all the local kids with free English lessons. And it's sold them by backpackers. So backpackers come here, they volunteer for, you know, a month or whatever, and yeah, help the local kids to learn how to read and speak English. It's a very, very cool place. Hey, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing?
Really? So you started 2000?
I got my feet in. It's time to check out the cave then.
How is it?
2 places?
Like all of the stars?
Over here, there's a Buddha.
It's tiny. This cave is big. I thought it's gonna be insanely huge.
Today I'm going to do what most people come to Vang Vieng to do, which is go tubing down the Nam Song River. Apparently I'm going to be picked up from the hotel. There's a bunch of us going, and the driver's going to take us north up the river, and then we're going to plonk ourselves down, turn off our minds, relax and float downstream. So here we are then, we're at the starting point of the tubing. We're just getting all the tubes off here. River Nam Song is just in the distance, and so we're literally going to float downstream, and right at the start there are quite a few bars and restaurants and stuff where I imagine we'll all be going in to have a nice early drink. Well, I never thought I'd be back doing this again.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, you know, when you travel you don't always expect to come back to places, you know what I mean?
Fair enough, you want to see like something new.
Yeah. But it's nice to be back though. I remember having a good, it's really cool. Well, this is new. Last time, obviously, everyone just basically dived in. But now there appears to be some kind of system.
Okay, my friend, let's go now. Go!
And there we go! Yeah, that's the one thing I just remember you do have to watch out for is like the rocks underneath hitting your back, you know, like, because it's not that deep in places. Oh, there we go. Oh, bugger. So pretty much 4 years ago, I was on this river in a tube doing exactly the same thing. No idea that I'd end up coming back and doing it again, but it's really cool. And it's actually not too hot today, which is good. I've only been in the water for like 1 minute and already I'm like miles behind everyone. I don't know why. And for some reason I seem to be facing the wrong way all the time. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we've got the kayak people coming up behind us now. Bloody kayak people. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Bloody hell, my trousers are coming down. So everyone else is right over there, and here's me just like stuck on my own. Hello! Hello! Turn off your mind, relax and float downstream. It looks like we're approaching the bars. I can hear the music and I can see like a couple of like kind of tents down there. So any minute now we're going to get pulled into the side. And yeah, time for the first beer of the day. What the hell, gonna be a long day this. Round about 15 years ago or so, Vang Vieng had a pretty terrible reputation, and it was mainly because of the incidents that happened on this river where young backpackers would get the tubes and there would be loads of bars down here. They'd also be selling like kind of magic mushrooms and pills and stuff like that, and people just got ridiculously drunk, ridiculously high, and then just started diving in from, you know, trees at the side and stuff like that, not realizing that in parts it's not actually that deep. And obviously when you dive in you don't know if there's rocks underneath. And yeah, I mean, 1 year 22 people died doing this, you know. So they had to clean up their act a bit, so now there's only ever, I think, 4 bars that are open at one time, and they're all pretty much the start. No drugs. They've cut down on the kind of free whiskey and stuff like that, so people don't get too ridiculously drunk. And yeah, I mean, you know, if you don't want to die when you go tubing in Vang Vieng, then just don't take a shit ton of drugs and jump in the river. You know, just sit in the tube and float downstream. That's basically what can happen here. Maybe I shouldn't have said that too soon. But yeah, well, let's have a look then. Right, it appears there's bars on either side now. I don't know if we're heading to any particular one. I'm way behind everyone. I'm like the last person in the group. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm heavier. That should make me go quicker then, shouldn't it? Anyway, it looks like we're going to be putting up with cheesy shit loud music, whichever bar we go into. I'm going to end up floating past all the bloody bars. Look at that. How do I get over here? Tiffin, oh. Well, I had a bit of a disaster getting into the bar because there was a huge current just as I was getting out, and obviously I just fell straight in. My bag's filled up with water. The plastic bag that contains all my devices also filled up with water, and yeah, so bit of a pain in the arse. My charger and GoPro batteries seem to be okay, but my phone now doesn't turn on, so it's going to be an expensive trip this. And I don't even know why I brought my bloody phone. Why did I bring my phone? I don't need it. I can take photos on my bloody GoPro. Stupid me. Anyway, had a beer, floating down to the next bar. Might as well just forget about it. Hopefully it'll dry itself out if I'm lucky. If not, cost me a couple of £100 this bloody thing. Still nice though.
Laos is the country to miss.
I'm actually ahead of the group now. I seem to have picked up some pace. It's getting a little bit quicker down here. I don't want to be going backwards because I need to see if I'm about to crash into any rocks. Bloody hell. When I was here 4 years ago, there were maybe 4 bars when you first start, and that was it. So we've passed the bars. So, but the guy did say there's more bars further down, so we'll see. Whew. Getting to the fast bit now. Sorry. So buddy. Well, that's bar number 2 done. So back on the river, float downstream, and yeah, bar number 3 is just ahead of us. So as far as pub crawls go, this is pretty awesome. I've almost forgotten about the fact that I've knackered my phone up. Bloody hell. Here we are then at stop number 3, the 3rd bar on the river, and look at the bloody views, man. It's absolutely insanely beautiful. And yeah, looks like it's another Laos stop then. And there we are then. It appears that this last place is the end of the tubing. So yeah, we're in the bar number 4, and that's it. We've come out. I didn't realise that. I thought this was the last bar we were going to move on and finish somewhere down the river, but apparently that's it. So all there is to do now is to get more drunk. Everyone's back from tubing, everyone's drunk, it's absolutely wonderful. The vibes in the city are fantastic. And yeah, so mine was staying at Freedom View Hostel. Just around the corner is like the sister hostel. It's called Freedom Backpackers 2. So I think this one was first and then they've opened another. And tonight there's a free barbecue, free whiskey, free everything. And we can use it, we can just go around. They have a pool there as well, which I've not been to yet. I'm absolutely bloody starving. I've had like some crispy pork noodles all day, and it wasn't that great. It was like a soup, so I've had a few bits of pork. So I'm hoping there'll be lots of food here. If there isn't, I'm going for a big puck-off sandwich. Wow, look at this. Nice pool. Where's the meat? Well, this place looks really lively. It looks very cool actually compared to the one I'm in. I've just extended there for 3 days, but yeah, the rooms are actually pretty decent. Great Wi-Fi, plenty of room in my 6 bed. It doesn't have this, but this is literally 1 minute around the corner, and I can come here and use this. I've just asked them if they have a free barbecue. When is it happening? And he said soon. And I guess that's why they're moving tables and stuff. So it's all about to happen. It's a very weird situation that we're having now. Just around the corner is the Full Moon Bar, where you can buy magic mushrooms, opium, weed, ketamine, and yeah, it's just basically open. They have signs outside selling, you know, advertising that they're selling cannabis. And then you come into the hostel and there's a big sign up with the marijuana leaf and a line going through it saying, don't smoke it in the hostel, and that the police will randomly come in and check cameras, and if they see anyone smoking weed, then you could get yourself in a lot of trouble. And this is just around the corner from the bar that openly sells weed and ketamine and everything. It's a very, very strange place. And once you get these kind of like weird rules, where they're not really rules or laws, then it's open to corruption. So you could end up with some dodgy policemen just pulling you over and planting drugs on you and then saying, give me $1 million kid and we'll let you go. It's much more open than it was last time. Last time time I think there was like 2 bars that were selling, you know, drugs, and this time it seems, yeah, it's everywhere. We are then with the free barbecue. We have cold kebabs, cold chips, free whiskey, and lots of other stuff that's probably cold as well. I had some food here last night and it was absolutely fantastic. Later. The best sandwich in the whole of Vang Vieng is from that place. To be honest, I think they're all pretty much the same, but she was very nice. She was really cool. So I'm definitely going to be in there tonight. So yeah, let's go to the Full Moon Bar. I've got the best seat in the house. This is the Happy Bar, pudding something or other. I forgot what it's called, but anyway, this is the Happy Bar. You can buy anything here, Andime, Kate, speed, magic mushroom pizzas, opium, weed, pretty much everything. I'm on the beer out, but that's just me. I'm gonna go and get some food pretty soon, and I reckon I'm gonna get what I reckon is the best sandwich in the world. And you see why. I'll catch up with you in the next shot. Here we are, finally. The best sandwich shop in Vang Vieng. Number 1. It's always number 1. Number 1. So on this street, this top end of the street, there's like kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places that like do literally make all the same thing, exactly the same menu. So you start with the fruit shakes and oh no, different order, but pretty much exactly the same. So the thing is, what's good about that is like you can just like turn up, and instead of 6 people waiting for this one person to make this stuff, you can literally just go and like, you know, 1 person at each one, and you all get it at the same time. And I thought this was going to be like kind of cheap, crappy meat and stuff like that, which it probably is, to be honest. But when you see them actually making it, then there's love in these sandwiches. They fry onions, they make omelettes, they chop vegetables, you know what I mean? This is all from scratch, you know. So if you're 5th in queue, then you're going to be waiting for a while, which is why there's at least 6 of them. You got to check out the meat. So what we got going on? Beef, bacon, ham. Beef, bacon, ham. So beef, bacon, ham. Look at that. And you got the chicken. Who got the chicken? Someone got the chicken.
The guy. I haven't got my order done yet. But can I also?
How many in one day? How many? How many? One day? 25 in one day. In one day. Okay. So is it good? Getting better? Like COVID finish and like tourists about? Yeah. Wow.
If you want tuna and Nutella, it's okay.
That's amazing. Now we start with the onions. I think this might be mine. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty. It's just absolutely amazing.
Are you from England?
I'm from Italy.
Like £2 English or something. It's just, it takes, you know, all this time. It's made with love. There's love in this sandwich. And then you start with the omelette. And it just keeps on going. It's like, bloody hell. What was that? Fish sauce? Soy sauce. Okay. Nice. I never say like I don't want this or no. Just make the sandwich. How you make it, and we'll go with that. And wow, I had this last night. It was absolutely phenomenal. I'm looking forward to this a lot. I mean, it's just grated cheese. It just goes on and on. Can I test you on the menu? Yeah. So what is number 7? Come on. Number 17. 1, 2, 3. Look at this.
You are rich, you know?
What are you getting?
Pancake.
A massive sandwich.
Banana.
A massive sandwich.
Banana.
Thank you very much. There you go. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Where's your sandwich?
Number 1.
But no, but she already make it.
It's there. It's right there in front of me. It's this big bugger down here.
May I have a pancake? Banana Nutella milk.
Wow, look at it. Look how good that is. Wow. Oh, don't focus on me. I'm just eating the sandwich. Focus on everything else. Run around. Find something interesting.
And you said about
You're right.
Hello.
No, it's literally about.
How are you guys doing today?
Oh, good. Good.
I'm sorry, I just have this GoPro.
I was like, we made it.
Sorry, no, it's not mine. The guy who gave it to me was just like, just walk around with it.
So if you come to Vang Vieng and it's late at night, you have to come to this place. This is the number 1 place. It's the first one you come to, and it's absolutely wonderful. And we've already done this, but thank you for the food. It's wonderful. Thank you. Right, so right now we've been arrested by the police, and basically, they've arrested us because they found, I don't know, they found a bit of dope somewhere or something. So we're going to the police station. We all have to be interviewed, and yeah, we'll see what happens. It's unbelievable. They've spent absolute billions on this new incredible train station, this train line that runs right from southern Laos right up through China. Absolute billions they've spent on it. Can't buy a ticket online, can't buy it in the town centre. You have to come to the train station, which obviously is out of the town centre. So I've just rented a bike to come up and buy a ticket for tomorrow. The hostel would sort it out for me, but they'd charge like another 150,000 for a ticket that cost 80. So sod that. So I've come up to the train station, took a bike, it's about 20 minutes on the bike, no problem, nice and flat, beautiful views along the way as you can see. Get to the train station, it's closed. It literally opens for about 2 hours a day, and that's only to let people on the train. Even the ticket office. So if you want to come and buy a ticket for the next day, you've got to come at the time that the ticket office opens, when it's selling tickets for that day. So I'm going to get here and it's just going to be absolutely bloody packed with people wanting tickets. Absolute bloody farce. Spend all this money and they can't even sort out an online system. I got my ticket. I decided to go and cycle off and find a restaurant because I've not had anything to eat. So I went and got some chicken wings. Come back, had to queue for about half an hour. 2 people working. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I've got my ticket, so tomorrow I'm out of here. Mixed feelings about Vang Vieng. So when you first come out, I came out of this train station 5 days ago or something, and this is like your first impression. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, corrupt cops everywhere. I've got the bike for like another 4 hours, so I can't really go too far, but I've just looked on the maps, and if I turn right on this main road, it will take me over a bridge, and then I can cycle down the other side of the Nam Song and maybe meet up with all the guys that are doing the tubing today. I don't know any of them, but they'll all be in high spirits, so I might go and have a couple of beers with them. We'll see. I've no idea what the road's like on the other side, but we can go and check it out. It's better than being on this dusty old thing. I got to the bridge, which was literally just a minute cycle away from the main road, and then I saw a sign for something called Angel Cave, which apparently is just a kilometre down this road here. So I thought I'd go and give it a go. And check out the views. Wow. I don't even know if I'm actually going to go in this cave. I've no idea how much it is. I've read online that there's zip lines and all that. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Maybe I should. Maybe I should go and do some zip lining. When I came out of the house to buy a bloody train ticket. Such a shame what happened the other day, because Vang Vieng, okay, the centre's very touristy, but it's absolutely stunning. Well, here we are. I came under this bridge the other day on the tubes. We've got some tubers here. They've spent a few time in that first bar. They've got some beer on them now, look. Yeah, but I didn't know there were caves here. I knew there was zip lining, but it's 250,000 for the zip lining. I'm not going to bother with that. I'll just do the walk. I don't think I've got 250,000 on me, to be honest. Didn't actually know that I was going to be coming up here. So there you go. Oh, look at this, the bloody swimming pool and everything. Didn't even know this was here. Madness. There's a bar. Oh, I can get a shake. We can actually do tubing into the cave. This is the bridge to get into the cave. It's a bit of a bouncy bridge. Bloody hell, don't like this. Gotta come back this way now. Oh, what a crazy find. Who knew? And to think I very nearly just cycled on the main dusty road back to Vang Vieng, and instead I decided to take that right turn to cross the bridge to cycle down the side of the river and then come across two bloody caves. The sign said that this cave was 10 metres away. I think it meant 10 metres before you have to start climbing up. Maybe this is it here. Wow, bloody hell. This is an entrance, this, isn't it? Bloody hell, this is like... I don't even know I'm in here. There's no arrows. I don't know how far down it goes. Okay, I'm going to turn off the GoPro because it's pointless, because you can't see anything. So I'll see you when I come out, if I come out. Well, that's the Tam cave, I think it's called. Anyway, that's done. Got a bit of a fright at the end because I was walking, I had to crouch down, and then I looked up and right in front of me was a bat hanging from the roof of the cave. So as you can imagine, that scared the absolute shit out of me. So anyway, back down here, and now I'm going to Angel Cave, which I think, judging by the kind of information boards and everything, I think Angel Cave's the main one, and this is like, you know, a second smaller one. We have all kind of stalagmites, stalactites, all shaped like various things. So here we've got boy and girl. Apparently. This is Angel. Now, that just isn't anything to me. Elephant, I can see why this is elephant. We have dog. I can see that. That's a dog. That doesn't have a name. And then we've got Buddha. Not seeing that either. Turtle, I can see, we've got the head there. But out of all these things, the one thing that they haven't named, which is the most obvious to me, is this. Clearly resembles an upside down mushroom. Well, not only is this clearly the most touristy one, there are people, a big group, about to come in with a guided tour, but it actually has steps and lights, so I can show you what I'm actually seeing. Well, I can actually see something. Now, I'm going to walk past all these things that are supposed to be things, and I'm not going to notice them, am I? That's why you need a guided tour, but, you know, basically the guided tour will be, oh, look at this giraffe, or something like that. So that's got to be something, hasn't it? This is nice. Caves are much nicer when you can actually see them. Wow. This is amazing. Oh, there's the penis. This is definitely the better of the two. I'll go to the other one first and then come back to this one. Wow, look at it. It's incredible. Somebody was telling me the other day about these things, that it takes 100 years for them to grow 1 centimetre. Check this out. Just about another 500 years and these two will meet. Well, I guess we're out of the cave and now we have to walk 230 metres around here to get back to the centre part. Look at the roots on this tree. They're just dangling in midair. A lot of the caves were used as shelter from the blanket bombing during the Vietnam-American War. I mean, I don't know if this one was used. I would imagine it would have been filled with people hiding. Now it's time for a smoothie. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. I needed that after the last 2-3 days. Now I'm going to get back on my bike. There's a bridge to cross just over here, and then I'm going to cycle down this side of the Mekong. Over here there's a road, and yeah, maybe meet up with the tubers. Managed to find the tubers in a bar just on the left hand side here, well, to the right hand side of the river, but yeah, it looked like bloody hell on earth, to be honest. Yeah, the group I was in was much more chilled out. This just seemed a big party group, so I decided to skip it. What would an old git like me want with a bunch of 20-somethings dancing to shit music? Nothing, that's what. It's my last night in Vang Vieng, and it's been a mixed experience, as I'm sure you've already figured out by now. I had 2 or 3 great nights, and then it was ruined by the corrupt police, but there you go. And I spent the last couple of days just laying low, just hiding in my hostel room. And tonight I've decided I'm going to come out for my last night, so I'm going to have a couple of beers, going to have some food. I've come to this place, Les Cigales, which is owned by a French guy and a Lao woman, I think. So they do like kind of Lao food and you know, French food as well, like pizza. It's got like 50 reviews on Google Maps or something, and it's like 5-star rating, so I'm looking forward to this. I fancy a pizza tonight. I'm going to stay in all the bars tonight where there's no happy menu. I'm not taking any chances. Sod that, not with the bloody corruption in this city. So yeah, pizza and the inevitable beer out. Oh, look at this. Hey! Hello! Hello! Look at you! Oh my god! Hello! Come on! Come on, boy! Come on! Oh, you're tiny, aren't you? And that's it for Vang Vieng. I'm now back in the train station. I've got about a half-hour wait until my train arrives to take me to Vientiane, and that will be my last stop in Laos before I return to Thailand. In this video you will have seen some of the reasons why people come to Vang Vieng. It's a very lively place, it's surrounded by beautiful landscape, and there's a good nightlife, and it's very busy, and it's a lot of fun. So it's been a mixed experience. I've had some great times here, and I've had the absolute worst time. The worst point of my entire travels was right here in Vang Vieng, and that's all down to the police, basically. But yeah, watch my other video to find out what happened. So yeah, here we go then. Goodbye to Vang Vieng. I don't think I'll be coming back here. Let's see what Vientiane's like.